Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to FI Asia Online event. This session update the F&B production, domestic consumptions, and exporting opportunity in Laos. The topic will be presented by Mr. Buntiang Ratanawong. He is the board director of Laos National Chamber of Commerce and Industry. So please welcome Mr. Buntiang.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon and good evening. My name is Buntiang Ratanawong from Laos National Chamber of Commerce and Industry and Agro Processing Association of Laos. Today, I would like to present about the update F&B production and domestic consumption and exporting opportunity in Laos. We have the agenda. The first, I would like to brief about the Laos PDR. Laos PDR in the ASEAN country to be the landlocked country. Capital city is Vientiane and population 7 million people. The GDP 18 billion US dollar. This is information 2019. We have the land mass 33 million hectares. For agricultural, about 5 million hectares. The overview of economic of Laos. As I mentioned, GDP 18 billion US dollar. And GDP per capita 2,500 US dollar per person. The main export is electrical, gold, copper. The situation of COVID-19 pandemic. Currently, Laos, especially the Vientiane, is locked down so far. The coronavirus pandemic since 1920 to up to date accumulate case 19,000 cases, and new case for yesterday 214, and accumulate date 16 people. So far, vaccination cover more than 30% up to date, and expecting vaccination end of this year about at least 40%. Today, as I mentioned just now, government has locked down from yesterday to end of this month. The pandemic of COVID-19 impact to domestic consumption, especially the impact to the supply chain, especially hotel, restaurant, and tourism business has been closed. The situation of food and beverage market in Laos, the local production and importing, totally Laos still importing food product from neighboring country compared to local production. The imports is higher than local production, especially the fish sauce, soya oil, sugar, and many things more. Mainly we import from Thailand and Vietnam. The government has raised the promoting the local production as the national agenda previous month. I think this is the opportunity to invest F&B production in Laos for local consumption and exporting too. This is the F&B local production. We have the Lao Beverage Company Limited. This is the leading company producing the beer and water and many products. The international brand or global brand also established in Laos, like Coca-Cola, Heineken, and many things more. This is the local product. It's vodka. They call it vodka. This is a Lao company, a local vodka, owned by Laotian investor. Regarding the coffee product, the leading company is PTT, as you may know very well. Amazon Coffee, this is a Thai from Thailand, has been expanding to Laos since last decade. Currently, there are more than 60 branches in Laos, and this is a dynamic growing company in Laos. Another company is the name is Slow Coffee. Slow Coffee is one of the most expensive coffee in the world. Comparing the Starbucks, the Slow Coffee is more expensive. The key success of Slow Coffee is sustainability contribution in southern of Laos. This is the Slow Coffee. We have the local brand of coffee brand, Sinuk and Dao. Sinuk is the leading of premium coffee brand in Laos. Currently, they have exporting to EU, European Union countries, and also in Laos. This is another local brand. The name is Dao Coffee. Now, coffee is a leading company of coffee brand focusing on mass market. The Sinuk is a premium market. This is a mass market. The food product, Thai company is leading now. The name is CP. Actually, CP have a lot of food product in Laos, starting from the corn and pork, many things. Another company is Betagro, similar as CP. This is a Thai company also. This is another company under CP, the name CPF, manufacturing the animal feed. CP. And New Hope, this is animal feed too from China. This is a green feed from Vietnam. You see the leading company of the animal feed production belong to the foreign investor. Very few of Lao investor invest to this business. Mostly the fruit product import from Thailand and Vietnam, as I mentioned earlier. The opportunity to export to China or European country in the past, Laos have the weakness as the landlocked country, but right now, government have a mega project like a high-speed train connecting to China as a big country, and we can connect to the European country and many country more. This is very important to export to the big market. Laos, China, a high-speed train invest by China 70% and Laos 30%. Total investment 7 billion US dollar from Kunming to Vientiane. Currently almost complete and expect to have official launch on 2nd of December this year. 2 months, next 2 months. This is very important for export to China, especially Thai product can connect to the China with very short time comparing to the shipment to the sea freight. Another thing, the important thing is GSP. GSP mean the country promote the product from Laos without the tax or any custom. There are Australia, Canada, China, India, Japan, Korea, and European Union, New Zealand, Norway, Russia, Belarus, Kazakhstan, Swiss, and Turkey. Many countries that we can have the advantage to export if anyone to come and invest in Laos. So far, many company or many manufacturer from other countries to invest in Laos and export to these countries. Another project is a Vientiane Logistic Park can connect the product from Thailand to China. This is another project, not Lao China high-speed train. This is a logistic park that in Vientiane. You may have a question later. The Vientiane Logistic Park aim to export or connection to the China and European country through the high-speed train. So far, the Vientiane Logistic Park, they allocate and providing the facility for foreign investor who interesting to produce and export to just country that I mentioned. This is the project. They have to allocate many zones. I can send you more detail later. This is the main layout of Vientiane Logistic Park. The first one is dry port. The second is export and processing zone. The third one is free trade zone. Logistic park and tank farm. This is the detail of Vientiane Logistic Park. One of the important thing is Vientiane Logistic Park targeted investment business activity to export processing zone, especially the agriculture product and food processing as well, to export to the European country, especially the Muslim country in European and Asian country. So my presentation is not very long. If anyone have a question, just please feel free to ask. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Hi. Yeah. So that is the end of presentation.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So so far there is no questions coming in, but of course, if we have any question, we will pass to Mr. Buntiang later on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So thank you very much, Mr. Buntiang, for the great presentation. It was a pleasure to have you with us, and thank you everyone for watching. And we hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you very much.